Any changes you think coming in for India now in the next game? Because you see, I'm going to ask this question again, Zach. You know the question. It's the Mohammed Shami question. he's sitting there, right? The next game, I think, is in Rajkot. Rajkot's not going to, you don't want to be a bowler in Rajkot anyway, right?
Well, Shami has not been playing cricket for a while now, so he's coming off injury. And if you're looking at how Indian team is preparing for the Champions Trophy also, then you need some game time under Shami's belt, so that is something which they'll have to think of. Conditions based call maybe, but Eden Gardens did provide some assistance to seam bowling, so maybe a chance missed there, just to give that balance to this bowling lineup. If the next game allows you to do that, for sure, I think Shami is someone who is a wicket taker, who that can do the damage with the new ball, set that tone for the game. Arshdeep has been fantastic. You just strengthen that with bringing in Shami for sure.
But Rajkot's going to be a road, right? That's always a road, isn't it? It's like playing on the highway.
Supposedly.
So you never know. England's go home, go big or go home might come good there, right? That's a 225 kind of pitch for sure, Michael. So you don't want them to hear your drum for the next game. Go for 225. Go for it.
Go for it. By all accounts, and every single time you go out to playing T20 cricket, but then realise quite soon if it's not possible to be smart enough to get that par and beyond score. Rajkot generally is a 200 plus. The batters will be lining up to strike it. I can't imagine Mohammed Shami will want to make his comeback there, so I think we might have to wait a game or so before he comes back into the side. Maybe India will look to go 3-0 up and then bring in Mohammed Shami, but England surely have to look at another spin option. That's the only change I've been making.
Yeah. So who would you bring him in for? I guess, Cas has done too well today to be dropped, so I guess that only leaves Overton.
Yeah,
you go Overton or Wood. Jofra Archie, those two players have played 2 games and they're only just coming back from injury. So playing 3 games in the space of a week might be something that England look at, but Rayan Ahmed surely has to play, and it'll either be Overton, Wood or Archer that'll miss out.
Is that the only change
I think
you'd make?
That's the only combination I can think of right now, because they just need to provide that balance.
Yeah.
They have enough seam bowling options. It's just about tweaking a little and getting 10 overs of spin, or at least giving themselves the chance of bowling 10 overs of spin.
And then again, Michael, I come back to the same question. I don't need to actually think, should Jos Buttler open? Because he was out there on the 4th ball anyway.
He's opening anyway, so whether he walks out with a partner at the start of the innings or bats number 3, he's getting out there quite quickly. So he's playing well. I think there's real positives from today from the first game. Brydon Castle has looked a world-class performer since he's come into the England setup, and again in T20 cricket today he's shown his worth. Jos Buttler's playing great, so the captain finding his form. Whether he's at the top of the order at number 3, I'd prefer him to bat in the first 2. But he's getting out there very quickly anyway. His rhythm and his kind of motion out in the middle is very, very good. So some good positives from the England perspective. And also Adil Rashid's spin bowling is, something that I heard on commentary Nick Knight say, if you go back from, 2015 when England really ripped up white ball cricket and the way that we thought about white ball cricket in the UK, it's had one constant, and that's Adil Rashid. He's been the mainstay and the real consistent contributor to this white ball team for a long, long time. So good to see him bowling well again.